I'm very excited about your questions. I feel like I'm a real interview right now.
Well, it is, right? It's like we have to look good. I mean, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter. It's like which, if you doing it for as a business or entrepreneur or blogger or whoever it is, I think it's so
exactly. Yeah,
important. Oh, don't
yeah.
forget the lips. And this is actually my recent discovery. This is Benefit. It's called
Mm-hmm.
Love Tint, and it stays a long time. And what I usually do, because me, I'm always in the go. It's a really cool because you actually can use it as a
Oh,
blush as
wow.
well. I know
Mm.
it looks bright, but what I usually do, I do this,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm.
And then it just naturally just disperse like a burst of color.
I
Kind of
think
like you
I
didn't try too
have
hard.
think I have this color, but it's not with me right now. It's my in my purse, and I don't want to spend some time.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll do it later.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. But this is really
it's not
cool,
here.
like on the go thing. But this is pretty much the last thing that we did today. Oh yeah, and of
Yeah.
course, don't guys forget the concealer. So you're just gonna put it on under the eyes, tap with the blender, and you're done. Super easy. All
Okay.
right.
We'll put this
Okay, you
lipstick
ready
for
for the
now.
questions?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first question, when did you decide to um, write this book and on this topic particularly?
Do you remember I wrote my first book and I
Yes.
put it on a shelf and it's been sitting there for years.
Yeah.
And uh, 1 year ago, I met this woman. She just came from Ukraine and she became the book producer.
Uh-huh.
And we got friends right away. And I said, you know what? I have a book, but it's not very successful. It's just waiting for a beautiful day when people can see it. And she said, this is the day. Give me to read this book, please, and I will tell you my feedback and everything. And in a couple days, she called me and she said that she has a couple news for me. One is bad and one is not very bad. Not very. One is bad and one is good. Okay.
Yeah.
And I've been very nervous, and I went to Miami to meet her. And she said, okay, I read your first book, and I want to admit that you made all the mistakes which a beginner writer make, and you can rewrite this book, but you can read the new one. And she said, remember, I told you I have a good news for you about the book. I said, yes, what is that? And she said, you have a couple of scenes, like a little bit erotic
Uh-huh.
scenes in the book. And those scenes were very, very bright, very, very like
Vivid.
she felt exactly what she needed to feel while reading these parts. So she said, you have a talent. Maybe you want to continue writing on this topic. I said, no, I'm not gonna write about anything like sexual or something erotic. And she said, okay, let's think about it. Let's sleep on it. And I went
Yeah.
home, and the next day she called me and she said, okay, do you remember my book producer? Yes. So I have all the concept of your new book. I have the name of your new book, and I have a couple of people who will help you to fulfill this. It was my dream. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the name of the book was Goodbye, Virginity.
Uh-huh.
And in 1 year, this book was ready. And I met 15 beautiful women, and she told me incredible stories about, sorry, incredible stories about their first sexual experience. So actually, it were 14 girls, 14 women, and 15 stories mine. So
But I
this
guess we're
is
not gonna know which one is yours, right?
no, no,
So we're
no,
gonna
you
have
will
to guess.
know. You will know.
Oh, okay.
You won't know the names of the women who I interviewed, not
Yes.
all of them, because some of them they didn't want to change their names, and one of
Mm-hmm.
them even wanted to put QR code in the book for people who want to reach her because uh, she's like a psychologist. She makes retreats for women and helps people like to get rid of traumas and everything. So she's ready to help. So she's not shy.
Oh, okay, interesting. So basically, you have a mix of girls in your book that some of them who kept their private name and some of them actually became really apparent of they want to put their name out there to help other women to kind of come to their inner self and to feel okay with their own body and everything that happens to them. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes, yes. And I would admit that this book is not just entertaining. I think this book will be very helpful for younger women who has no idea what to do with their bodies, with their relationship with boys. If something happened, they don't know what to do. They are scared to share their stories. They don't have anyone to come and just ask what is supposed to do, because this topic, it's like a taboo, and you cannot come to your mom even and speak about it freely. Like, maybe some of you guys who watch this video has mom or sisters who you have a very open relationship with, but most of girls unfortunately doesn't. So this book is going to be very educational and yeah, entertaining for women and for men, even probably men, maybe boys will love to read
Yeah.
this book because they will understand more what women feel, what girls feel before starting their sexual life.
So did you, when you were writing your book, did you feel that you want to be an inspiration to others and help others to get that inspiration to kind of feel good about themselves, right? Is that kind of what you, so it's almost like didn't really just write a book about first experience, but more of a kind of like almost like a recovery, right? Mental recovery for things.
Oh, I love this question. Thank you for asking. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I have some real stories. Plus, I put some comments from the psychologists. I put some my comments, what I think about it. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a sex coach. I'm just a ordinary person, like most of my readers will be. So I'm not criticizing, I'm not judging. Um, I'm just showing that this is all normal life, and different women just went through it, and they uh, just raised from their knees if they were there, and they began a new, very successful and happy life after everything they came through.
Awesome. So you kind of like became an inspiration to honestly everyone, to the teens, to the current age girls, whoever like the age are, and even, I would say even like older women, right, could actually benefit, right, to see what was other experiences to others. Do you feel like this book could be beneficial to any age?
Yes, yes. My older woman who gave me an interview. She was, I believe, 65 or something, and she opened a very important topic about women's orgasms. And she said she just shared the story that after 6 or 7 years living with her husband, she never experienced orgasm. And she told us in the story how she became successful in this sphere of her personal life. So yeah, I know a lot of women, they never ever experience orgasms in their life, even though they are 50, 60, 70, and they are waiting for some magic touch of a guy. But in this book, I just explained that they don't have to wait. They can explore their body themselves, and they can just watch videos, read books, and just become experiencing such a pleasure moments and live their life for fullest.
Awesome. So, since you wrote this book, do you want to continue on those stories, like, collect more and more stories from women about their first time? Is it something you planning to do in the future and currently doing as of now? So it's going to be part two of the of the book.
How you know everything? Yes, of course. And I have this like a message in the book. If somebody wants to share their stories with me, I can attentively listen to them, and we can continue the sequence,
Sequence, yeah, sequence.
sequence, and make volume 2 and 3 and 4. And
Awesome.
I will tell you more. Some women who gave me the interview said that they never ever shared the full story of their sexual life with anybody in this world, because this topic is not very popular to talk on.
Yeah,
You even don't
definitely.
want to bring to the memory what happened then sometimes, and you don't want to talk about it. You just want to forget and just don't touch it. But some girls, some women said that when they shared the story with me, they feel like they became lighter, and they don't carry this, this мешок с подарками, как это сказать по-английски?
It's basically like a bag of gifts, so to speak.
Yeah, like Santa Claus. They don't
Yes,
carry it. They just shared, and they feel like therapeutic effect after this conversation. So
yeah.
yeah, I will encourage women to share their stories. If something bad happened, don't just keep inside of you. Tell somebody. Find a person who you trust and tell them what happened. And you guys will feel облегчение, как
You're gonna feel relief.
you're gonna feel
You're
relief,
relief.
and yeah, and life will be easier, lighter, better, and more happier.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Talia Gray. It was so exciting. I am looking forward for the part two and three and four and possibly the movie after your book. So I think, it's going to be a great success. And we are looking forward, me, my audience, and everyone that's watching you. I think it's going to be a fantastic, fantastic journey. And wishing you best of luck. We're going to continue on creating looks. Maybe we can do like some kind of smoky eye look later on, so we can talk about maybe your story.
Maybe,
Like
maybe.
well,
And don't forget the next month, March, is Women's Month.
yes,
So we can just help women to prepare to March 8th. Maybe they
Yeah.
have some party, maybe they have some romantic dinner with their husbands or boyfriends. So yeah, I trust your experience and 20 years experience, and you will pick the right look for this occasion.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys learned something. Again, this is Talia Gray. She wrote a book on
Goodbye, Virginity.
goodbye. Goodbye, Virgin. I guess for girls, right? It's always such a very interesting topic, right? That most people don't really, girls don't talk about it. But yeah. So again, this is Talia Gray. She wrote a book on Goodbye Virginity. You must read this. I think it's super interesting, and we are waiting for number two, three, and four, and maybe a movie on the
And
book.
this is Sophia B. She's a very, very talented makeup artist, makeup educator. So if you guys want to teach, to learn how to do makeup yourself, or maybe you want to make a gift for your little ones, you can just order or pre-order the lesson, the private or group lesson from Sophia. And yeah, I'm very excited for the next meeting, and I miss you.
Miss you too. Maybe we'll
Yeah.
see you soon.
Yeah, maybe I will come to California. It's not very good weather here in Florida in winter, so
Well,
I
this time
cannot
it rains,
swim
but it's okay.
anyway. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you
Thank
for your
you.
questions. Love you.
Love
Bye.
you. Bye.